Alright, in this video I'll be explaining how you can sell as a cashier or as a salesperson on BIMS software application, mobile application. So the first thing I do is that I click on the mobile app. You can see BIMS app right here. So once I click on it, it takes me straight to the login page. While I'm on my login page, I'm going to log in as a cashier right now. I'm going to be logging into the demo account. The demo account is what everybody used to practice. It's not your main account. So BIMS cashier, that's the username for the demo account for cashier. Then I'll put cashier 123, cashier 123 right there. So I'm going to click on login. Do you want to save the listing for this site? No, I can say never for this site. But if it's your personal phone, you can just save your login. So but this is the demo login. I don't want to save that. That is why I don't save it. So you can see it straight up. The moment I log in as a cashier, it takes me to where I can be selling the product, which is very, very simple. So if I want to sell anything, and let's say I want to sell paracetamol, it's very simple. What I need to do now is just to search for paracetamol, PAR. I can type the first 3 letters of that product. Once I type PAR, which is paracetamol, you can see it. Paracetamol is already there, just like a normal mobile application. So you can see it. So we have paracetamol right there. I believe you are getting it. If I want to sell any other product again, I can say, let's say I want to sell Aboniki. I'll just search Aboniki. Then I click on search. Right there, you can see it. We now have Aboniki. We now have paracetamol. It's very simple to sell right there. So if I'm selling 2 of paracetamol, I'll click on this plus button right here. Can you see it? If I'm selling 3 of Aboniki, I'll click on plus. You can see it. I'm selling 3. If I'm selling it in pack, you can see we have pieces, we have pack right here. I can switch it to pack here. I can switch it to pieces here. You can see it. This one too, I can switch it to pack. I can switch it to pieces. But I'll be leaving this one as pieces. I can change this one to pack if I like. You can see if I change it to pack, it's showing the pack price right there. So right now I'm using pieces. I believe you are getting that. So once you have done that, what next to do is that you have to, now you can decide if the customer is coming in for the first time. If the customer is coming in for the first time, what you need to do is to click on this blue plus button. You can put it on individual, then put don't worry about the contact ID, just put the name of the customer to capture the information of your customer for the first time. So next time that customer is coming, you don't need to input this thing again. You just need to search for the name. So let's say Mr. John. So I'm putting that for example, Mr. John. Can you see it? Then I put the number of Mr. John, 08032343536. I just put any number, just for an example. So once you have done that, I will just click on save. Can you see it? It's now showing Mr. John, because Mr. John is just coming for the first time to buy from us. So I want to capture the information. I ask, what's your name, sir? What's your name? What's your phone number? So in case you want to reach out to you as our customer, you get the point. And it's not necessary, it's not compulsory. You can just leave that part. If you don't put anything there, you save it as working customer. Do you understand? So after you have done that, the next thing you can do is to sell. Now you can see we have cash down here, we have multiple pay down here, we have cash here, we have multiple pay here, which is very simple. What you need to do now is to click on, so if the person is paying by cash, I will just click on cash button. If the person is paying by okay, before I go to that place, in case if next time when Mr. John now come, if I don't want to use this blue plus button, I can just search for Mr. John name, Mr. John. That's next time that Mr. John is called. You can see that it's showing me Okay, it's like I made a mistake. Mr. John. I see Mr. John. I just need to click on this Mr. John, which is already showing right there. That's the second time or third time that the Mr. John will be buying from us. I don't need to ask him that what's your name or what's your phone number again. I will just search for his name and it will put it right there. That's if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you can just leave that one blank. You get the point. So that is that. The next thing to do now is to sell. So if I want to sell this now, I'll scroll up, then I'm going to click on, if it is cash, just use cash directly. If it is multiple pay, I'll click on multiple pay. Then how much, this place that is highlighted is showing how much the person tenders to. If the person just transfer 5,200 straight up, I'll just leave it as 5,200 without changing anything, which will be telling me that I'm not giving the person the change return here, 0 naira. Do you get the point? But if the person is paying by cash 7,000 naira, okay, let's say you give me 6,000 naira by cash. See what happens. Down here, the system is telling us that we have to give the person change return of 800 naira, which is very simple. Do you get the point? So we have to give the person change of 800 naira, and that is that. So while the person total paying, he paid 6,000 naira. The amount of the thing that he bought, total payable, is 5,200. He bought 5 items. Do you get the point? And the change return we have to give him is 800 naira. That is, he gave us 6,000 naira, then he buy the thing of 5,200. I believe you understand that. So, but if you just, that is by cash. If you want to pay by transfer, I just need to switch this one. I will change it to bank transfer. If it is by POS or card, POS, I'll just change it to POS or card. I don't need to fill all this information, card holder, card. I don't need to fill all that. Just change it, just to indicate to the system that, okay, this person paid by bank transfer, this person paid by card, or this person paid by cash. Are you getting it now? So once you have done that, but in this case now, I'll be using this one as cash. Let's say, so once I've done that, all I need to do is just to click on final payment. Then I'll give the person change of 800 naira. And in another case, if the person pay in 2 ways, because there are cases that some people will be out of cash. So let's say he pays 4,000 naira by cash. He's now out of cash. You want to pay the remaining 1,200 by transfer. So all I need to do is, okay, this payment account, do not forget this payment account. The payment account right here, you have all your listed accounts right there. Maybe you are using Money Point as POS, you are using OPay, that where people pay to when they want to make payment. Maybe they pay. So this is where you are going to select it. This is the demo account, that's why it's not showing. Once you click on it, it will list the bank that you are collecting money with. If the customer is paying to OPay, if your customer is paying to Money Point, you just need to select it. Once you select it, the name will be showing there under that payment account. So now, like I was explaining before, if the person tenders 4,000 naira and he bought things of 5,200, so you want to pay the remaining 1,200 by transfer, all I need to do now, it means he's paying in 2 ways. All I need to do now is to click on this add payment row. You can see this blue button right there, add payment row. This add payment row, once I click on that payment row, you can see what happened. Automatically the system picks the remaining 1,200 that the person is here to be balanced. So I will not change this one to buy. Okay, he's paying this one by bank transfer. Do you get it? I put it as, okay, he's paying is by bank transfer. So, and that's all. I can pick the payment account that is paying to, if it is Money Points, OPay, UB, or any bank that you are using for your business. So once I've done that, that's all. All I need to do now is to click on finalize payments. This finalize payment, down on the down right side, you can see that the receipt is now showing now. So that is that, the receipt is showing. If you want to send the receipt to anyone or to anybody on WhatsApp, it is very simple. All what you need to do is to click on, you can also change the orientation of the receipt here. You can see orientation, you can change paper size. This is A4 size, you can change the size right there. You can also, if your phone is connected to the Bluetooth printer, there is one Bluetooth printer that works with phone. You can also print receipts with the Bluetooth printer without having to use system. Do you get the point? So that is that. Then if you want to send it to maybe your customer as the receipt of payment, or your boss as receipt of payment, what you need to do is to, okay, if you want to print, you can see the printing right here, printing button. If you want to, your printer is not connected, but if you want to send it to somebody on WhatsApp or on email, just click on this arrow button right there. You can see it. So I can now click WhatsApp. You can see WhatsApp right there. If I'm sending it to the receipt to somebody on WhatsApp, I will just click on this WhatsApp right here, then I will send it to the person on WhatsApp. It's as simple as that. And if I want to save it to my phone as the receipt of the thing that I've just sold, I just click on this save to file. You can see this save to file folder right here. I'll click on save to file, then I will save it on my phone. Do you get it? So this is how to sell with BIMS POS software mobile application. This is how to sell on your phone without using system at all. So see you. Thanks. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.